ain't the same, not the same. Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then like an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand on tennis. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigned. Then like an episode about the part we not the same.
Yo, we are back, episode 31 of season 2 of the Not the Same Podcast Sports Show. We are muted for some reason. I'm not muted. My bad. Not the Same Podcast Sports Show hosted by this one word, C-Micah, and that one word over there, Mr. Robert Dean. I'm sorry, man. It looked like it was muted, but it wasn't muted. So, hey, I was trying to be careful. But if you are watching us right now exclusively on YouTube or on Facebook or on any pirated stream where you pirating from with your pirating self, do us a solid and go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button like you see on the screen right about there. Do what you see on the screen, man. Don't be disobedient. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do. And, hey, you'll be notified when we do things like our Bible study on this past Tuesday. If you missed it yesterday, feel sorry for you, man. It was a good Bible study, man. You know what I'm saying? If I do say so myself.
Yeah, go back and watch it. They need to go back and watch it. Check it out.
They do need to go back and watch it, and see what's going on. With that being said, man, go ahead, my brother.
Hey, man, shout out to our rebroadcasters, man. Our MTMV Sports family. Y'all see them in the bottom left-hand corner. If you're cross-eyed, it's just up there. I get it. Anyhow, we want to give a shout-out to them being MTMV Sports family being rebroadcasters. His hop. Come on, bro. I'm trying to keep it together.
You the one said it.
trying to keep it together. Sometimes things ain't always clear. Anyways, shout out to our His Hop podcast and radio network for being rebroadcasters. Live show TV, man. They slid through on the Bible study last night and just some encouraging words. And then we got some other stuff, some real big news for the Not the Same podcast that's coming up. We'll share that probably next week. And when it does, only thing we can say is glory be to God, man. Doors are opening. We've been faithful. Shout out. We've been faithful to what we're doing. Shout out to D. We see you over there. Hagens, you come in, Mr. G. All the people that come in on a regular basis, make the comments, and just be in the timeline, man. We really appreciate y'all because the door that's about to open can lead to some very, very big things, and we're just excited what God is doing. You notice I said what God is doing through us, not what we doing. Yes. You dig what I'm saying? Because none of this will be possible because this is a faith-based show. So, let's get it, man.
All right, man, without further ado, but let's go on and get on into it. This is the sports show, man. Hey, today we talking a whole lot of NFL, Nothing but the NFL, man.
Man. I want to see something different. Just look at
Ignore the words on the bottom. Just know it's all NFL. I'm going to change in just a second. But it's all NFL tonight.
It's all NFL tonight, man. Look, NFL season starts off officially tomorrow with the defending Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Listen, this season, I think, is going to be very, very big. What's popping? One of the biggest things, if y'all remember Damar Hamlin, he is going to get his first start after suffering cardiac arrest back in January of 2023. Yeah, basically. He died on the field, and they revived him back in 2023. I don't know if y'all remember. We talked about it right here on the show, but he's back. You know what I mean? Yeah. Praise God for that. He's back. He's back on the field. Salute to him, man, because I'm not going to lie.
Big salute.
If I had cardiac arrest on a football field, I would be very, very timid, nervous, scared to get hit by anything when it comes to Listen, man, whether you're giving a hit or taking a hit, with NFL football, that's like getting hit by a car going 25 to 35 miles per hour.
Yeah.
You dig what I mean?
Yeah.
And for him to get back out there, salute to that brother. And I pray that he's protected, man, and don't nothing tragic happen to him as he gets back there on that field. But that is a big, big story. He will be making a start. You know what I'm saying? Starting the game, not just coming off the bench for some old sentimental, yay, hurrah, sell some tickets.
Right.
My man is actually out there back on the field doing the sport that he so loved. You dig? What you got on that seat?
Nah, man, big salute for him not giving up. You know what I'm saying? Because like Rob said, man, that is something that make you be like, you know what, dog, I'm cool. I made $1 million at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight.
Yeah.
But him not to give up, he got to love the game to do that, man. And, you know, hey, big salute to that brother, man. And, hey, a literal miracle happened. You know what I'm saying? You saw people from all faiths come together. Look, let's pray for DeMar Hamlin. Remember, it for like 3, 4, 5 days after that happened, all the sports shows that don't be real religious was religious. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, this is serious, and this man needs serious prayer. So, hey, big salute to that brother, and I'm glad he's still here, and, hey, I hope he does well. But if he sucks, get him on up out of there.
No doubt, no doubt.
Hey, God brought you back, but he ain't bring you back just to start just because he brought you back. You got to be good, one word.
Yeah. You in the NFL, you got to be good. Hey, moving on to our power rankings for the season, going into this season, of course, you already know. Number 1 is the Kansas City Chiefs. Number 2, the 49ers. Number 3, the Ravens. Number 4, Lions. Number 5 are the Eagles, followed by the Bengals. Number 7 is Texans. Number 8 are the Bills. Number 9 are the Packers. And number 10, how about them Cowboys? You know they're going to always be in that top 10, man. So, like as we said, this is the NFL edition of Not the Same Podcast. So we're going to keep it going. We're going to do top 10 rankings for the quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers, along with some key signings that happened. So for our top 10 rankings for the quarterback, of course, Patty Mahomes. It is nothing you can say about that, man. Listen, man. Ain't nobody beating Patrick Mahomes right now, man. Like, my dude is awesome. You can hate on him. He got the Sideshow Bob looking hairdo. He got the weirdest voice in the world. Yeah.
And the voice to match.
But let me tell y'all what he can do. My dude can play ball. You dig what I mean? And he can play ball, and he got weapons. He got some serious weapons this year, a running game and another wide receiver. So, number 1, definitely, I can see that. Number 2 is the Ravens' Lamar Jackson. Don't hate. The only reason he didn't get past in that championship game, in my opinion, he was trying to prove the critics wrong last season by staying in the pocket as opposed to turning on them jets and running. But guess what he got? He got a running back this year. He got he got Big Henry behind him. And with Henry being behind him, we're going to see this matchup tomorrow. We just said this is the first game kicking off tomorrow night. Hey, big salute to the Ravens and Chiefs. I bet you that mug's going to break some records as far as viewership come tomorrow. Number 3 is Bills' Josh Allen. I still not really sold on Josh Allen because he be having his roller. Number 3, man. Number 3 in the top 10 rankings and quarterback, NFL.com. That's where I got it from. They got Josh Allen number 3. They still so high on this guy. I don't get it. Number 4, C.J. Stroud. Will he have a sophomore slump? No, that's not for C.J. Stroud.
No,
that's
for
Josh
not for
Allen,
CJ.
folks.
That's for Josh. And I like Josh Allen. But not number 3. I don't like him number 3. Go ahead, bro.
Hey,
my bad.
Wait till you hear who number 10 is. Anyways, number 4 is C.J. Stroud. Will he have a sophomore slump? We don't know. Joe Burrow. He's been injury prone. He's number 5. Number 6, Dak Prescott. Dak is going for the bag. The one thing I will tell y'all, when Dak is time to get the bag, Dak get to the playoffs. He don't win, but he gets to the playoffs. So he probably get him another bag. This is what I don't understand. Number 7 is Aaron Rodgers. My man played 3 snaps last season, and it could be the team around him, or it could just be the respect that it's Aaron Rodgers. I don't know, but they got him at number 7. Number 8, Jordan Love, the Packers' new quarterback. Jordan Love, number 8, he showed himself pretty good. I don't understand this one here. Justin Herbert is number 9. I'm not sold on Justin Herbert out there in charge of, y'all don't know who it is or where he's at.
He's the greatest looked-apart quarterback. They ain't done nothing. He looked the part.
Listen, I would have put my man from the Jaguars up here in this top 10 over Justin Herbert. But
just for looking the part. He looked the part too. With that Fabio hair. My bad. Go ahead,
with Fabio hair. But or Sunshine, if you ever seen Gridiron Gang, not Gridiron Gang, the joint with Denzel Washington in it. I can't think of the name of the movie. And number 10, I think this is very disrespectful, is Jalen Hurts. You are telling me Josh Allen is better than Jalen Hurts in these preseason top 10 rankings. I don't get that. But the experts seem to know what they be talking about. But guess what Jalen has this year? he also has a running game with
Yes, he
Saquon
does.
Barkley behind him this year.
Yes,
So
he does.
these rankings are going to change real quick after week 1. Y'all watch and see what I tell you.
All right, bro. Before we move on,
Go ahead, bro.
On. What was C.J. Stroud?
C.J. Stroud was number 4.
In front of Joe Burrow.
In front of Burrow, in front of Hurts. Shoot, in front of Love. Well, Love did pretty good.
Had a great year last year.
He did.
But he ain't won nothing. He ain't won. What he win? A playoff game.
One playoff game.
Now,
yeah.
Hey, better than the Cowboys most years. But still, he ain't won nothing. Joe Burrow has been to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Who's the other guy you just said? The other quarterback you said after Joe Burrow?
After Joe Burrow, you had Dak Prescott.
Yeah, I don't have Dak, but yeah, Joe Burrow should not be behind
Remember
my
the
guy,
Titans, man. That's what it was.
Yeah, thank you, Dom. But Joe Burrow should not be behind a dadgum C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud had a great year. Joe Burrow has been to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts has been to the Super Bowl. Man, what is this?
Yeah, championship game. Hey, this NFL.com, bro. That's all I can tell you.
Man, just because they paid to be an expert don't mean they experts. My bad.
No, it don't. It's an expert opinion, though.
Okay.
No different than what we giving up, what we about to give when we get to our debate fuel. But I will say this, top 10 running backs. Number 1, Christian McCaffrey. You cannot go 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey. Number 2, Derrick Henry. Number 3, Saquon Barkley. Number 4, Bijan Robinson from the Falcons. Number 5, Jets, Breece Hall. Number 6 is Jonathan Taylor. I think Jonathan Taylor should have been up there a little higher. Number 7, Jamari Gibbs. Number 8, the Rams, Kyron Williams. Packers, Josh Jacobs, and number 10, Browns, Nick Chubb. So those are the top 10 for the running backs. Going right over to the wide receivers. You got any rebuttal on that?
I'm not sure Bijan Robinson should be that close. This is his second year. He had a great first year, but this is just second year. I mean,
you know what? With this one though, I think because he just picked up a quarterback, I think that's the reason Bijan is up. You know what I mean? I think now that the Falcons got a legit quarterback with Bijan. Yeah. It may do him some justice. Maybe that's why.
No argument with Christian McCaffrey. I mean, he's one of the best.
No, number 1. Actually, the top 3 is no. I think Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry and Saquon could be interchangeable at 2 and 3. So
I mean, even Henry at a late age, he's still King Henry. Like he's running dudes over
no
like
doubt.
a Mack truck out there, and over there at that team. With the Ravens, with that type of defense and that type of offense geared towards running, it's gonna be perfect for him.
Yeah. He's probably gonna have he's gonna be at career high numbers this year. I feel like Derrick Henry will, because what are you gonna man, the bootleg and the play action get ready to be crazy. Like that it's about to be crazy for Lamar. Yeah.
It's like okay, pick your poison with them. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we gonna lock up Henry, Lamar running. We gonna lock up Lamar, Henry running. And then we gonna lock both of them up. Okay, now I'm gonna throw that thing because Lamar got an arm on him. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
No, you good. I'm just excited.
It's the NFL show. We going in. You know
this is the NFL show, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen, they got the Bengals, Browns, and Steelers in that division. It's gonna be tough. Don't get me wrong, because Browns no slouches, and the Steelers gonna be better than what people think. I really do believe that. Yes. Going to the top 10 rankings in wide receivers, and then we'll get into key signings that happen. Number 1 is Justin Jefferson. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I am not sold on him being number 1 because he doesn't have a quarterback. But he signed a big contract. I think he's number 1 because of the contract he signed.
He does the gritty very well.
Yeah, he gonna gritty right to that sideline, because they gonna be four out. Watch and see what I tell you. Number 2 is Dolphins Tyreek Hill. Number 3, CeeDee Lamb. Number 4, Jamar Chase. But here's the thing. I think Chase's contract must be on the table because he was in practice today, and he was actually in pre-game run around or walk through.
They're gonna wrap it up. He's gonna want to play. They're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. It'll be wrapped up.
We're here Sunday in the morning.
There was something saying he wanted to be paid a penny more than what's my man that just got Ayuk?
Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, that one word too. I almost said the real thing. He wanted to be paid a penny more. Come on, you divas. Let's just go play ball.
Come on, bro.
Eagles, AJ Brown. Look, when we talked about running, we forget even with Hurts, you got Saquon and you got Hurts and you got A.J. Brown, who is also number 5 on this chart. Number 6 is Devontae Adams. I'm really not sure what he's going to do. Number 7 is the Lions, Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think that boy name is.
Amon-Ra.
Yeah, him too.
He nice.
Number 8 is Brandon Ayuk. Number 9 is the Jets.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson, and number 10 is the Bucks, Mike Evans. We forget about Mike Evans.
Hello, dear.
What's going on, sis? I feel like we really forget about Mike Evans because he plays for the Bucks.
Nice, man. All right.
And he nice. Right. Yeah. So that's your top 10. I'm not going with the defenses. If you're a fantasy football, which I will be drafting tonight with the MTMV Sports Famo. If y'all want to slide through on that, hit my DM. If y'all trying to be a part of a fantasy football league, hit the DMs after the show and let me know what y'all trying to do, man.
Yeah.
Mr. G say Adams getting traded. I'm gonna tell you something. He better hope, because what is out there in Raiderland outside of it being extremely hot in some mountains.
Right. He made a bad decision back in the day.
Yeah, he made a huge, very bad decision. I don't think.
Leaving the Green Bay Packers, he shouldn't have left. He should have took his money and stayed.
I think it was the whole Aaron Rodgers thing.
Now.
Oh yeah, he would have had
with them now.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Oh yeah. No, I'm 100% with you, bro. Key signings. We just talked about this with the running back being so high up for the Falcons. That's because they picked up Kirk Cousins at 4 years, $180 million. I know a lot of people didn't feel like Cousins deserved it. Cousins played his tail off for the Vikings. That's why that boy Jefferson got his contract, and you have to understand that. Now they don't have a quarterback because their rookie quarterback got hurt and he's out for the season. So we got to see. We got to see what they did. Exactly, they did trade Carr, and it's a wrap.
Yep.
Broncos signed cornerback Patrick Surtain II to a 4-year, $96 million extension. Commanders signed guard Sam Cosmi to a $74 million extension. We know about Brandon Ayuk. CeeDee Lamb came through. Packers Jordan Love. We talked about these quarterbacks. Jordan Love got the bag with a $220 million extension, and Tua Tagovailoa. Yeah, that one word too. $212.41 million. I'll be jacking these names up. Hey, those were some of the key signings, though.
I think a defensive player for the 49ers just signed too yesterday. I can't remember dude's name. They was talking about him. Real important piece for the 49ers. Just signed a couple days ago.
I think it wasn't their cornerback. Somebody just re-signed their cornerback outside of Broncos. I think it might have been a defensive tackle. It was somebody important. What you saying that they picked up. And it may or may not, bro. Everything looked good on paper. That's all I can say. Everything looked good on paper. And then week 1 for all these divas didn't want to come on, and they was holding in, watching everybody get hit. As soon as they get hit, they crumble. They look like Mr. Glass out there. And now they on the pup list like your boy OBJ. Let's go.
They hold it in, and then they get hit. They gonna let that stink out.
Let it out.
Moving on to our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
All right, this is our soapbox segment. Me and Rob go off for 2 minutes on whatever we want to go off on. Normally, my brother Rob goes off on sports issues. I go off on whatever's on my mind. Sometimes we flip-flop. You never know. We'll see what's going to happen today. We have a timer down there that look like that, and we have a buzzer that sounds like this when it's over. As tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
I am ready, man.
Let's go.
I've said this time and time again when it comes to the NFL. In the past, I'm a little seasoned. Seasoned. In the past, when you had like the RG3s and the Steve McNairs and the Randall Cunninghams and the Donovan McNabbs, these are black quarterbacks that always got the stigma of they're just athletic. They don't have any type. They can't control the game. They don't know how to do this. Well, going into this season, man, I am super excited. I know last year we had a record-breaking number, but we have great quarterbacks. Believe it or not, for some who don't want to, Patrick Mahomes, 2-time back-to-back NFL black quarterback. I am super happy to see that. When you look at everybody that's going down the list from the Steelers having 2 black quarterbacks and Russell Wilson and my man Justin Fields. Say what you want. My point is they're here. You're looking at C.J. Stroud. We're talking about Jalen Hurts. We're talking about Lamar Jackson. look, I'm excited where the game is at because the stereotype and the stigma of the black quarterback not being smart enough to run a freaking team is crazy to me. We're good for We're good for cornerbacks and linebackers and running backs and wide receivers. Yeah. And when it comes to the quarterback position, we just don't get the props that we deserve because there's been some great quarterbacks over the years, from Doug Williams winning the Super Bowl and not getting any endorsements after getting it with the Redskins, not the Commanders, the Redskins. Right. So when I look at modern day football with the black quarterback at the helm, I'm looking at Super Bowl contenders, just the top three that we talked about. When you look at a Lamar Jackson, when you look at a Jalen Hurts, when you look at Patrick Mahomes, when it's top three quarterbacks in the league right now, and it may not have been on that NFL.com list, but those three are contending for Super Bowls. And C.J. Stroud right there. You got Young Bucks Williams coming in for the Bears. And it's a bright future when it comes to the black quarterback, man. So I'm excited to see what this NFL season is going to be. Who's going to get the Rookie of the Year? I know I went over a little bit, but I'm actually excited. I said this is about the NFL, and that's what my soapbox is on.
All right, real quick, Mr. G said still claiming Mahomes. Yes, have you seen his daddy? That boy is black. Trust me. That one I almost said that one word is black.
If we brought Mahomes on here, let me tell you something. He'd tell us, man, I'm the one word. Y'all tooting.
All right, this will be the one time, and my soapbox, this will be the one time we will slide away from football for 2 minutes for me to go off on something that's happening within the WNBA. Let me start off like this. Cheryl Swoops, you are a legend. You are a GOAT. You are the first woman to have their own signature shoe at Nike. You were awesome. Lil' mama, why we gotta hate on Caitlin Clark like that? Listen, man, she's giving her opinion about Caitlin Clark, and right now she was supposed to do a game, and she got pulled off the game because they basically thought she wouldn't be able to be objective about that team because her disdain for maybe not personally Caitlin Clark, but her fans. Now, let me tell you, her fans are terrible. Terrible. If you do all the investigation, you read about Caitlin Clark, she's nothing like her fans. But her fans try to bait race wars all the time. I'm going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to be an analyst, and like us, we're not analysts, but we say we're media, we have to judge the play. Now, her fans are piss poor, trash, and I don't like to see anything. I don't read nothing up under anything that comes about her because they come out and they looking for anything. You know what I'm saying? They looking for drama or whatever. But as our sister Cheryl Swoops, ma'am, we don't have to do this to this young lady. Look at the other folks. Don't look at her. Her fans are trash. Trust me, I know that. But listen, sometimes we as black people, you know what we end up doing? We do the same thing that we don't want to happen to us. We start having some little racial stuff too. There's nothing wrong with, listen to this, black people. There's nothing wrong with white people loving Caitlin Clark because she's white. In tennis, you know why we love some of the black, like the Serena and the Williams sisters? Because they was in a white sport dominating as black people. And we rooted them on because we're black. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So they love her, and it may be because she's white. And also, I don't know if you noticed, she's awesome. She's awesome. Period. She's awesome. You know what I'm saying? And everything don't have to be black and white. Yes, she happens to be white, but she is awesome. Listen, we don't have to say, because I like Caitlin Clark, I hate Angel Reese. Angel Reese is very good too. Can I say she's awesome at basketball? No, she's awesome at rebounding. And then everything else will catch up. And I think soon she will get there to be awesome. But right now, Caitlin Clark is the total package. And the reason I'm going to say that, there's one team that's secured their seed to the playoffs just over last night. And there's another team that ain't going to be in the playoffs. That team, the Indiana Fever, have not been in the playoff, I believe, in 5 years. Now they are. What changed? Was it Aaliyah Boston? She was there last year. They ain't make the playoffs. Caitlin Clark. Get the woman her props, man. We ain't got to make everything black and white. Look, the fans are trash. They are trash, and I get it, and we accept it. But at the end of the day, it's not her fault. She just happens to be somebody from Iowa that looks the part to what they want to fan. You know what I'm saying? But the basketball player is awesome. And we got to give the basketball player the props she deserves. All right, man, I went way over the time. My bad, bro. I will buzz myself, and I will see myself on out the door. our debate feud segment where me and Ron go back and forth for 5 minutes on a subject like you saw a sneak peek of on the screen. When it's over, you hear a buzzer sound like this, and most of our debate feuds are contentious, but every once in a while we really, really disagree about some things. And hey, we never know. But this is NFL night. We had one little spot of the WNBA. Now we're back to the NFL because the NFL is starting tomorrow night and it's going to take over the world. All right, first NFL question. Won't be a lot of questions because we're going through a whole lot tonight. A whole lot tonight. And if we go over, hey, just hang with us. Who will win their division in the NFL? Now, with that, we have a graphic. Boom. So
that way,
Rob,
for all y'all
lean to
like,
one side, bro, so it don't cut your face off. But yeah, there you go. Lean on a little bit. There it is.
Let me go over there. Yeah. So we got the AFC East, AFC North, AFC South, AFC West, NFC East, NFC North, NFC South, and NFC West. This is what we have. Starting with the AFC North. Who's going to win that division? Who you got winning the division between Ravens, Browns, Steelers, and Bengals, brother?
I got to say Ravens. I have to say it. Ravens. I wanted to be cute and try to pick somebody. No, Ravens. They too stacked. Unless somebody get hurt, it's going to be the Ravens. Lightweight.
Yeah, I got this is for this division. I actually have Ravens, Browns, Steelers, and Bengals. I don't think the Bengals are going to be able to bounce back. And then by the time they do get their rhythm, by the time they get their rhythm, depending on what Jamar Chase, listen, man. What? By the time Jamar Chase gets into game shape, we're gonna be in week 6, week 7, and that's gonna be very, very dangerous. And
Jamar Chase ain't the problem. If Joe Burrow is hurt, then that's a problem. Jamar Chase, he can throw it to somebody else.
Yeah, but you saw what you saw. Well, Joe Burrow, I will see, man. But my pick is in the way that we see it on that graph. That's how I think that division is gonna go. Yep.
What about the AFC South? Say you made that whole graphic just for you. No. In one word, I do graphics now. Look, and it's gonna all be in my order. It just happened to be that way.
I wanted to use the colors for the divisional things, brother. That wasn't me. AFC South,
especially the top color.
AFC South, bro. Texans, Jaguars, Titans, and Colts. What you got?
I got Texans. I think C.J. Stroud will have another good year as well. I don't think he may not be as good as last year, but that's a very balanced team. They also picked up crazy man from the Bills, wide receiver, whatever that dude's name is. Always going off and losing his mind. Now he could be a potential problem because he is a certified diva. Stephon Diggs, that's who it is. I'm talking about. He is 1,000% a diva. But I think C.J. Stroud has command of that locker room, and I think he'll be able to be like, look, little dog. You ain't the future, my guy. We can get you on up out of here. So
not only that, he got coaches he got a coach now that look like us. So I think it may
that is different.
It may play a huge part on why he was acting like a diva. AFC East, what you got there, man?
I'm gonna go Jets. Yeah, surprise. I'm gonna go Jets.
Boy, surprise, going my power style, bro. I'm showing my age, but it's for real. I'm going with the Dolphins in this one, bro. I feel like with Tua getting that bag, Tyreek Hill coming back, and eventually Diva OBJ will be back. He'll be serviceable for some third down action or just some bait and switch. You know what I'm saying? As a decoy out there. I got the Dolphins coming out the AFC East. Hey, y'all chime in the comments also.
Yeah, don't worry about this time. But I'm saying the Jets because Aaron Rodgers is back and the NFL going to do whatever they can to make them look all right. They spend too much money on promotions.
You ain't never lied about that, bro.
And Aaron Rodgers, even old, he's still a smart man. He know how to play, and I don't think he's going to get hurt the first play of the season. So I think he'll be all right this year. And they got they went to the playoffs without him last year. Remember that?
Yeah, they did. You know I'm not calling them. I'm not calling them defense. Trash.
Yeah,
they got a defense, and I'm not calling them trash at all.
I help you on this one, bro. You ain't got to do all of them. AFC West, we got the Chiefs, Raiders, Broncos, Chargers. Okay, I'm a Chiefs. Simple. Go ahead, bro.
NFC North.
Something else, we can move on. On to the North. Going to North. All right, NFC North, we got the Lions, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, and the Vikings. Who you got, bro?
Actually, I got the Lions coming out of this one. I am very impressed with what the Lions did last year. I think that they can build on that. They didn't lose anyone. If I'm not mistaken, they picked up they picked somebody up, and I can't remember who it was. It wasn't a big name, but it was big enough to make them to give them another weapon. I think it was a defensive player, if I'm not mistaken. It's my fault, folks, because this NFL, we will tell you this NFL show came together last night. So we just gonna be 100. We not the same. We know our stuff.
We are not the same.
We decided, hey, let's make it an NFL night. Okay,
that's
how after Bible study, that's how that went. But I'm saying, the Detroit Lions, man, they really showed themselves last year. Starting the game one when they beat the Chiefs, it's like once they beat the Chiefs and got that confidence, it was uphill for the rest of the season for them. And of course, they didn't win. They didn't go all the way, but I got them coming out that north. Green Bay, definitely close second.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions as well, man. They should have won last year. They were good enough last year, and they ain't had that much loss to their team, and I think they've gotten better. And listen, man, whatever you say about their quarterback, I can't remember his name right now. Whatever you want to say about their quarterback, that used to be the quarterback of the Rams. This ain't the first time he's been in the Super Bowl. Yeah, Goff is decent, man. He's not great, but he's better than most, and that's what you need. You know what I'm saying? He's not great, but he's better than most. You got to have at least a better than most quarterback, and I like that team, man. All right, NFC South, we got Falcons, the Buccaneers, Saints, and the Panthers. This is a dreadful division.
That's a dreadful division, bro. Dreadful division.
Who is the worst of the worst?
We just talked about them with everything that they got going on. I'm definitely going with the Falcons in this one. The big signing from them picking up Kirk Cousins and their running back being on that top 10 list, Bijan Robinson. So now he has a quarterback who can actually throw, and he can actually run, and they can get some schemes going together. Yeah, I think the Falcons should run away with the South with no issues in this one.
Yeah, this is going to be boring, but yeah, I got to go with the Falcons too, just because they got a quarterback. They actually have a real quarterback, Bijan Robinson, like you said, to be able to run. And I like their coach. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But I got to go with the Falcons because all the rest of them team. Now, the Buccaneers, did they re-sign that quarterback? Not Mahomes. He used to play for the Browns.
Shoot.
You know what I'm talking about? He had all them commercials. Man, what dude name?
I can't even think.
You know what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, little dude. Did they re-sign him? Little dude.
Let me go ahead to the next division. We'll find out real quick.
NFC East, we got the Eagles, them boys, Washington, and New York
Baker
Giants.
Mayfield.
Yeah, did they re-sign Baker Mayfield?
He's still there. He's still there.
Well, they have a chance to come out there because Baker Mayfield's an experienced quarterback. Thank you, Mr. G. Yeah, they have a chance because I do like Kirk Cousins. He's not great. He's another one kind of like Jared Goff, but I got Goff above him. But
that's a joke from another show, bro, that we said about the Washington. All right, that's all right. I caught that immediately. Go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, back to the NFC South. Yeah, I got the Falcons, but very, very close on their tail. I say the Buccaneers because I like Mayfield. Mayfield wasn't there, then he's not great, but once again, he's good enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then we just talked about Mike Evans being in the top 10. So
yes,
it's not far back, but I still got the Falcons winning that division.
One thing about Mayfield, man, there's some players he don't have the talent, but he has the it factor. And what I mean by that, he's big time. He's a winner. He was a winner in college. He's just a winner. All right, man. NFC East, like we say, the Eagles, Cowboys, Washington, and New York Giants. So this is between the Eagles and the Cowboys. Who you got? Well, or you could say the Giants because they got a quarterback. He might be all right.
Yeah, they do. I might have to go with the Eagles strictly because they got Saquon, bro. Like picking up Saquon is different. Only thing the Cowboys did was when they got Ezekiel Elliott back.
And I watched Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, and I mean,
back to the Lou.
I gotta go with the Eagles on this one. Real talk, I have to go with the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the
Eagles.
Got
AJ Brown.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Eagles as well, and mainly because not even because they got Saquon Barkley, but because Jalen Hurts probably is not hurt this year. That's why I think so. If Jalen Hurts is healthy, I take him over Dak, and that's what it's gonna come down to. But if you pick in between the Cowboys and the Eagles, both of them are very talented teams, right? But I trust Jalen Hurts in the playoffs more than I trust Dak Prescott in the playoffs. And side note, speaking of Dak Prescott, hey, man, go on leave the Cowboys, bro. Get on out of there, man. They don't love you, dog. You ain't that bad to get treated like this. Why you waiting this long? Why they waiting this long to pay you? I know he don't win in the playoffs, but listen, he's still a good quarter. He ain't terrible. He ain't. I think Hurts is better, but he's not trash. He's not trash to be treated like Jared. Man, Jared don't treat that man good, man. Hey, was Romo this good? Was Romo this good?
Nah, Romo wasn't.
I answered. No. When did he had to wait for his money? I'm just saying, bro.
But listen, though, man, like this is the second go round with that.
I'm let you fill in the blank. Go ahead. Talking about Jerry Jones. Hey, remember they put up that picture about 85 years ago? I'm just saying. Anyway, go ahead, bro.
Look, this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say about this whole Dak Prescott thing. I wouldn't give him the bag to the end of the season either, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I gave you a bag already, and we thought he was gonna get us there, and you didn't. And not only did I give you the bag, like you got injured, and I gave you the bag, and you came back. You proved yourself, and you're not doing anything. And then we giving you weapons. I gave you CD Lamb. I gave you this. I gave you that. And you're not doing anything with it when you get to the playoffs. So this year, my guy, we're going to sign everybody else, and you're going to have to work for your bag. We gave you a bag at first. You bet on yourself, which shout out to Dak. He bet on himself. But this go round, see, he going if I'm Jerry, I'm not giving him the bag. Let me see your accuracy over 40 yards. Because anything over 40, that mug is wobbly, drop it like it's hot.
But are we, listen, man, I would blame Dak for losing, but is it really all his fault?
It's not. Some of his coaching. No. Some of his coaching.
Some of his Jerry Jones refusing to, he said, I'm going all in. Who did he really, he got some washed up running backs. He didn't get, and he re-signed his own players. That was it.
Yeah.
He still ain't signed Micah Parsons. Come on, bro.
True.
All right, man.
True.
NFC West, man. This ain't Cowboys segment. We got San Francisco, we got the Rams, we got the Seahawks, and we got the Cardinals. Who you got for the NFC West?
I'm going to have to go with the 49ers until they choose otherwise. I know my brother Higgins can't stand Purdy, but let me tell you something. Purdy wins. And LA is good. Don't get me wrong.
LA on the rise. LA on the rise,
and they Cooper Kupp, and some of the other
quarterback.
Yes, Stafford is the quarterback. My thing is
Puka Nacua, is that who they got? I think that new wide receiver, is that them?
What you call me? No, I'm just like
What you say about my mama?
What you say about my mama?
Okay, Mr. G say the Rams, man. I'm gonna say San Francisco on this one just because. But this will be the last one, in my opinion.
What, for the Rams?
No, not for the Rams. For the 49ers. This will be the last one.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say this will be the last one for the 49ers because they're going to have to pay old boy. And when they got to pay old boy, they're going to be able to pay everybody else. And listen, although we think Purdy, I don't think Purdy is the greatest. He's good enough to get paid. And that's what it is. He's what they call, he's a system quarterback. He is a system quarterback, but he worked the system very well. Jimmy G was good for like one time. Purdy been good for a few years.
Purdy.
Not great, though. He ain't better than Hurts.
McCaffrey, Deebo Samuels.
That's
like,
right. I'm saying is, he got a stacked team. He got an all-star team.
They got a stacked squad, and that's why I don't know if I can really – I don't know if I can put them over – I don't know if I can put the Rams over them. I really don't. I don't know if I can say –
G say the Rams, bro.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I said I don't know if I can do that. I can – and
we'll see, man. I think what hurts the Rams, man. Who's the defense of that all-world defender that just retired from them? Aaron Donald.
Donald's gone.
Yeah, they lost Aaron Donald. I know this be the second year, man. Aaron Donald was a big part of their greatness.
Bro, I'm looking at their roster right now, and I don't see nothing that jumps off. We'll see though.
No. All right, man. Next question, man. That's it for this one right here. Who will win Offensive Rookie of the Year? Who will win Offensive Rookie of the Year? Mr. Davis, who you think?
If Kyler Murray stays healthy, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. can win Offensive Rookie of the Year this year.
Marvin Harrison Jr.?
Wide receiver.
I mean, no, he's awesome. And it ain't just because his daddy name was Marvin Harrison. No, he's awesome.
No, he
is legit.
That boy,
it ain't just the bloodline, dog.
Yeah, he got hands.
It ain't just the bloodline. Yeah,
he got hands. But
boy, he got hands.
He got hands and second for me. And I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy because I'm not going with a Caleb Williams or a Jaden Daniels. I think Bo Nix, man, because your boy up there in Denver got a quarterback who gonna listen. You know, it's not an old veteran quarterback who's stuck in his ways. He has a quarterback he can mold, shape, and do what he wants him to do because he's coming right out of college. And Bo Nix is old as dirt. That boy, he already an NFL player, age-wise.
He played for 5 teams in college. He been traded 5 times in college.
In college. Go ahead, bro.
Well, I'm going to go with the obvious, man. I'm going to say Caleb Williams. And the reason I'm going to say Caleb Williams, and Miss D-Wine is going to love this, but it's because from day one, he will have the ball in his hands. There's no question. There's no competition. He going to have the ball in his hands. He going to be able to do what he going to do. Right, I know the voice loves this. The voice is a Denver fan, so of course he loves this.
Right.
And I do not hate Bo Nix, man. I think Bo Nix is very experienced, but not in a joking way. He's a very experienced quarterback, which will pay great dividends for him in the NFL. And Sean Payton gonna like him actually, unlike he hated Russell Wilson last year. But as for Caleb Williams, I think he will have a chance to do it. I also agree with Mr. G though. Second is on his team, Roma Duze. That's what he's talking about, the wide receiver for the Bears. Could also be the offensive rookie of the year. But I think it's going to be between either one of them two. And I think the Bears did so much work in the offseason to set it up for Caleb Williams to be good.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like Houston. Houston last year with what's the quarterback for Houston, bro?
C.J. Stroud.
With C.J. Stroud last year, they had a team custom built for that quarterback to be good and to be successful in his rookie year. Unlike the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers, where it was no success, he got his butt. What is it? Bryce Young used to play for Alabama. That looked good at Alabama with all them superstars and looked like pure D horse poop over there for Carolina because he had no help. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's gonna be the case for the Bears, man.
My only thing about that, Mr. G, about what's his name?
Roma Duze.
Yeah, that one word too. I told you I'll be messing them names up, bro. Right. The only reason I wouldn't give him rookie of the year is because Caleb Williams is his quarterback.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's why I said Marvin Harrison Jr. because Kyler Murray is skeet as ever. That boy is super short, but he does have a cannon for an arm, and he can run. So he has he's a double threat. Otherwise, he wouldn't have got the bag the way he got it. And to give him that weapon in Marvin Harrison Jr., it's kind of like the old Kurt Warner, Larry Fitzgerald days, in my opinion. You know, Fitzgerald was a beast, and I think even though he's a rookie, I think he can really come out of that. That's why I can't really go with Caleb, even though the Bears did everything that they could possibly think of to help Caleb out compared to how they treated Justin Fields. They treated Fields like trash, and they're rolling out the red carpet for Caleb Williams. So shout out to the Bears for recognizing they had to do something different. But that's the reason I can't go with his wide receiver because it's a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, I think another side, man. What else? My honorable mention, man. I know we didn't prepare for this, but third person I would say Jalen Daniels for the Washington Commanders. I want to say
Commanders.
Commanders. Hey, he could be sneaky good. You know, they gonna be better than what they normally are this year, I believe. And he had a pretty good preseason too.
Malik Davis could possibly step in there and do some damage and sneak in there and get rookie of the year if the Giants have a good season.
Yeah, I hate that quarterback though, man. And the Giants were stupid. They let Saquon go and paid the quarterback, and the quarterback Daniel Jones is not good. Daniel Jones one time had a wide open run to the end zone and tripped over his own feet and fell and didn't score. That's what you're dealing with. He went to Duke. He went to Duke. You supposed to be smart. No, he looked good with Saquon Barkley because quarterbacks look good with a great running game. Go ahead, bro.
Hey man, what you mean you went to Duke?
You like Duke basketball. You don't care nothing about Duke football. Miss me with that, bro. I know
I can care less about that football.
Right. Your boy care nothing about Duke football.
They got football. They got football. No,
I didn't know they had a football team. What is that?
Some basketball dogs. Duke actually been all right the last few seasons, man, in the ACC. So. But yeah, he made Malik Neighbors honorable mention for me.
All right, last subject of the night. Who would be a surprise contender this season? Who would be a surprise contender? Which I mean, what I'm saying right now, nobody is talking about this team, and they come up. Because in the NFL, you can come out of nowhere and go to the Super Bowl. In the NFL, it's not like the NBA. You have to build a few years.
Yeah,
you get one superstar, but you got to have a nice bench. No, in NFL, people can play above their pay grade, and next thing you know, they're in the Super Bowl. You have awesome defense and a system quarterback and get in the Super Bowl. There's many ways you can end up in the Super Bowl with in the NFL. So who you think would be a surprise contender this year, bro?
Can we do AFC, NFC, or we just doing one side?
Yeah, we do AFC, NFC. Matter of fact, man, let me put this right up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we can see it all.
NFC, I gotta go with the Falcons. I think they can be a surprise because of the pickups that they have.
Falcons.
You said surprise. People that ain't nobody talking about.
Surprise.
Yeah,
one
surprise.
Word. I did that on purpose. But surprise.
Yeah. No, I think the Falcons can be that surprise team. Why? Because of the division they're in. They'll play the Bucks, Saints, and Panthers twice. So if they can run their division, that's 6 games off the rip. That's 500 just in the division if they can run it. If they're not going to run the division, but I think they can be the surprise team out of the NFC side.
I'm going to say my surprise for you said NFC. Hold on, let me think of NFC because I was thinking AFC. It's so grim. Rams be a surprise. Rams.
Really? You'll consider them as a surprise?
I guess that really ain't a surprise, ain't it? Washington then.
He just threw one out there, man. Let's go with them.
Because I don't think Green Bay. My next person I was thinking about was Green Bay. That's not a surprise. I was thinking about Chicago. That's not a surprise. Chicago got all the hype right now. So I say Washington. Yeah. That'd be a surprise. AFC, bro.
AFC, and I know you said you got them. To me, if the Jets do good as they hyped up to be, I'd be surprised. And the reason being,
but that's not a surprise to the world, bro.
But it's New York. They're gonna amp up any New York team there is. It's New York media. The Giants can be. If we had V on here from MTMV Sports, Venora. If we had her on here, she is a big Giants fan. No matter what, I'm telling New York everything. You're right. Yeah. So when it comes to the Jets, the reason to be surprised for me is because Aaron Rodgers, although he had a year off, he's a year older. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't have the workout regimen that some of these other quarterbacks have. My man is on the McCaffrey show every other day, if not every day, sitting on the couch. You dig what I'm saying? Like he is the embodiment of Brett Favre, his tutor. You know what I mean? The one that didn't want to show him what to do. And he did the same thing to Love. You dig what I mean? So now he's in New York, and I would be surprised if they live up to the hype. That's just that's my thing.
Yeah. Miss G says that's the only surprise if they make Super Bowl. I agree.
All right.
Miss G said, before I say my other one, he said a surprise may be the Titans. I don't like their quarterback. That's I mean, Will Levis, okay. We'll see. We'll see, Will Levis. All right, man. Hey, my surprise I think could be in the AFC is the Chargers. Why? Because they coach they just got. The quarterback, we all think he is fraudulent, but he's not terrible. We don't think he's great as they make him be, but he's not terrible. But what I love that coach. I love that coach.
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh is very good with quarterbacks. He's always been good with quarterbacks. And he's a good motivator. Also, we know, as an aside, the reason he's not at Michigan no more, not because he want to go to NFL, is because he was running from that suspension or whatever was going to come.
Yeah, he knew what was coming.
Whatever they call it in college, but he's about to get it. You know, that little band. But yeah, I'll go with the Chargers, man, for a surprise.
Well, I mean, let's talk about we got week 1. I think we got a little more time. We got a little time before we get up out of here, bro.
Yeah.
And we got about 11 minutes or so.
Okay.
We got week 1 matchups coming up, and my thing is, let's go ahead and week 1 we do these pick'ems again. If y'all trying to get into some type of fantasy football, hit me up. Hit the inbox. We got a fantasy football going on with my MTMB Sports famo. The fam is throwing some stuff up as far as fantasy football goes. The draft is tonight. I'm not sure. The Voice, if you still in here, Put that in the comment section over there on how they want to on how we doing this, man, as far as letting people know how they can slide through and be a part of that fantasy football league. There's nothing to get in it, and I think it's like a little small consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to pull up week 1 matchups, bro. I'm just
all right. Well, one thing I know I'm excited about is the Chiefs versus the is it the Ravens? Game 1?
Yeah, it's game 1 is Chiefs versus Ravens tomorrow night at 7:20. Then we got a Friday game. The crazy part, we got a Friday game. We got
in
the Packers.
Brazil.
Packers versus the Eagles. I don't know how I feel about sending them overseas, man. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what I mean? Because I think it's a strain on that team, and it's not fair for them. Unless they play tomorrow, and then they don't play again until the following Sunday, because then they got time to get back. Yeah, or the following Thursday or something. But it would have to be those two teams, and nobody wants to buy on week 2. That sucks.
All right, so the first game, bro, Chiefs versus the Ravens. Who you got, bro, and why?
Chiefs versus Ravens. I am going with the Ravens, and the reason I'm going with the Ravens because they got something to prove. Lamar Jackson has a chip on his shoulder. He knows dang well he should have been in that Super Bowl last year, and they blew it. He kind of blew it because he was trying to prove himself. And I got the Ravens. I know we ain't doing point spreads, but I got the Ravens by 7, by a touchdown.
Okay, I got the Ravens, and here's the reason why. I'm not sure that the Chiefs will be in full mode game 1, and I think the Ravens been stewing all summer thinking about these one words put us out. We could have been in the Super Bowl. We could have been on this. They got smoke. They got the new team. They're going to be excited. They're going to be ready for it. And, so I got the Ravens, man. I think they come to prove something. And what better way to start their season to come in and knock out the big dogs? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got for that.
Packers, Friday night game, Packers versus Eagles, bro.
Give me the Eagles. Give me the Eagles. And here's why. Same thing. This is a get-back season for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. You know, he going to say, look, I'm healthy. I'm back to where I want to be. So I got to go with the Eagles for that one right there, man. And although the Packers, I think, going to be very good, and it won't be easy for the Eagles, but I think the Eagles going to be they got a much better team. Now, as for, I think the offensive coordinator is Kellen Moore now. That used to be the coordinator for the Cowboys. And the Cowboys coach ran him off because he said he passed too much. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. But everybody seems to say he is a great offensive coordinator. That's been one of the other problems with the Eagles. After they went to the Super Bowl, they lost their coordinator, defensive and offensive coordinator, and they got head jobs. So they had to start all over. So it was a lot of problems going in, and now they changing again. So it could work, or it may not work. So we'll see. Go ahead, bro.
I actually got the Packers winning this one because I think Young Love got something to prove. I think they going to go over here. Yeah. I think Love got something to prove. He's trying to prove that, hey, look, I'm here. This is me. They done gave me the keys to this joint. I done signed. I done got the bag, and I'm about to show y'all why. So I got the Packers, and it's just week 1, folks. So don't get all bent out of shape when we get to the Patriots, Mr. G, and we don't pick them. That's it. Just let's go. It's just week 1.
And Roger said, relax. It's week 1. What's
just
the next
week 1? Sunday, Panthers versus Saints. Who you got?
Oh, my God.
I know, right? The boring bowl.
Yeah, the boring bowl. I'm going to go with the colors you got on. We're going to go to Saints. Rick is somewhere in Atlanta happy that I picked the Saints. But, yes, the Saints.
Yeah, I'm going with the Saints as well. Vikings, Giants.
Vikings. I don't care they ain't got a quarterback. Giants, trash. That's my reason.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going with the Giants in week 1. Patriots, Bengals.
I'm sorry, Mr. G. Sorry, bro. I gotta go with them Bengals, dog. I don't care if Chase ain't back. I'm sorry. They're gonna chase y'all right up out there.
Hey, look,
sorry, bro.
The fact that Mr. G say, I hope we only lose by 7, he agrees with us that we going with the Bengals and we All right.
Hey, I respect him, Mr. G.
Hey, at least he know, man. Okay, boys. I only see like bits and pieces. The link is too long.
The link is too long. I add it to the comments.
Okay,
later.
Comments later. Okay, I got you. We only got about 5 minutes though, bro. 5 minutes. Steelers versus Falcons. Who you got?
Give me the Steelers.
Because I said they was going to be the sleeper team, I got to go with the Falcons, bro.
You got to.
I kind of got to go with the Falcons. Texans, Colts. This is going to be a good one right here.
Texans Colts. Oh yeah, well yeah, I got Texans. Although I like the quarterback for the Colts. He is a very athletic freak, but I don't know how great of a quarterback he is. I think he's a great athlete. He got hurt last year, but he was playing very, very well. Anthony Richardson from Florida, I believe, when he played in college. But I'm gonna take the Texans because C.J. Stroud is on a mission. He's more mature, and they just got the better team.
Yeah, I'm with you with the Texans winning in game one. Cardinals versus Bills, man.
Oh, Bills,
yeah. Bills all day long, but
yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you why. The Cardinals actually lost two defensive players. They lost their rookie, who won't be back until later on in the season, and then they lost their key linebacker, and he gone for the season. So that's gonna hurt them because they don't have no type of rushing defense, and we'll see what pops off. Bears, Titans.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. Go Bears.
Yeah, I was going to say, what? You ain't never in life. Okay.
I ain't never liked the Titans, but I got the Bears. It's just, I think this day season, enjoy this season. I think it's going to be a good season for the Bears. It's going to be resurgence. The Bears ain't had a quarterback since I was a teenager, and he wasn't great.
He talking about McMahon. No, I'm just playing.
I am. That's what I was talking about.
No, they had some better quarterbacks since McMahon, man. We was kids when McMahon was quarterbacking, bro.
Yeah, they was winning.
I got the Bears. Dolphins, Jaguars.
Dolphins, Jaguars. Give me Dolphins.
I'm one with the Dolphins. Broncos, Seahawks. Woo.
Give me the Broncos. I'm with you, Miss. I'm with you, voice. Broncos.
Yeah, I'm with you too. Broncos all the way. Raiders, Chargers. Go ahead. You like what?
Nah, I like the Seahawks, man, but Pete Carroll ain't there no more, man. So we don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't even know who there.
Retired, got fired, whatever. He ain't there no more. I don't know what happened to him. That one word ain't there.
I don't even know who there. Anyways,
what was the game?
Raiders, Chargers.
Chargers.
Okay, yeah, I can go with that. Browns, Cowboys.
I can't say it's a surprise and don't pick the Chargers.
Right. Browns, Cowboys.
Oh, Browns.
I can't argue with you. Commanders, Bucks.
Massage Jimmy, man. He may put the towel down to go on and play.
Go ahead and play.
Hey, man, I'm tired of these massages, man. Let me go and get serious.
Let me go ahead and get serious. It's been a year without the massages. I think I'm ready for football again. Commanders, Buccaneers.
Get Buck.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Hey, Rams, Lions.
Oh, Lions. I'm sorry. I like the Rams, but it's going to be a better game than what they think. But I'm going with the Rams. I'm going with the Lions. My bad.
And how they capping this off, they started it off with the Chiefs and the Ravens, and they're capping it off with the Jets and the 49ers, which is going to be a great game. Who you got, Jets, 49ers, for the Monday Night Football wrapping up week one?
Yeah, it ain't going to be great. It's going to be 49ers. It ain't going to be great. I mean, the Jets going to be all right, and they're going to play good, but I don't think it's going to be a great game. But it might be. Let's hope so. For my viewing pleasure, for everybody's viewing pleasure, let's hope so. You know what I'm saying?
I actually had the 49ers winning the NFC West when we went over that, and I got the 49ers winning this game, but I think it's going to be a close game. Yeah. I don't know where they're playing. I think that's the only thing. I don't know where they're playing. So I it says versus, but I always mix up the verses. If it don't say at, I don't be knowing. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
It don't say at, he don't know where it's at. I
don't know where it's at. So yeah, that's the NFL preview show, folks. We gonna get better at it as far as making sure we get in this thing and get it. It's a lot of sports going on. If you follow our sports show, this is where it gets interesting because you got WNBA playoffs, NFL, college football, playoff baseball, and NBA preseason will be starting in a few weeks. So sports is about to ramp back up. So we hope y'all slide through it and rock with your boys on this one and time in.
Rob said that, this was different, man. Now, if y'all know us, when we started this show, we were very marginal football fans. Rob was probably more even than me. You know what I'm saying? And, that was enjoyable, man, because, I didn't have much notes. It's just me from watching football and learning stuff, man. So I really – that's cool, man. And for all y'all that's been football fans all your life, man, don't be so hard on us, man. We reformed NBA fans. We still NBA fans now. Don't get it twisted, one word. But we are enjoying football right now. Now, I want to say this one thing before we get off, man.
And I'm going to say something after you.
Okay, you got a team, bro?
As far as NFL goes, I just like the game. I was a huge Buffalo Bill fan when I played football back when I was in school. When they did the four-peat and lost everything, Thurman Thomas, Jim Kelly, and all that. I'm not a Bills fan. I like players. So now I'm just a fan of the game. I'm not going to even lie to you. When the Rams was here, I followed the Rams. They left. I can't root for the LA Rams. I just can't do it. So now I just like the game of football.
So I've never had a team. The closest thing for me ever having a team was the Rams. And when the Rams got good, I ain't going to lie. They was too close. I was happy they won the Super Bowl. You know, it was too close. Yeah. It didn't hurt me as much because I ain't from here for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm here now. But like Mr. G said, pick a team. I'm going to pick one, man. This is what's going to be new today. And I decided this driving home from work. Call you soft. You soft. But, yeah, I'm picking a team tonight, man. I'm picking a team. It ain't a great team, but I've always respected this team. So my team for this year and from here on out until I change is the Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers. So I'm a Steelers fan as of today. Mr. G, you crazy.
Mr. G going in. He called me soft because I said,
hey, you can't call me soft. I just did it. I picked the team right now. I'm a Steelers fan.
He called me soft because I said I was a Bills fan. That's that rivalry thing going on.
Right.
And Mr. G, don't call me out no more. I didn't do Defensive Player of the Year because nobody would have knew them one words. Because when I got to looking them up, I'm like, man, I don't know who this one word is.
And I don't
get drafted in the 8th round. Like, what? Right. Is it 10 rounds or 8? We wasn't doing rookie. Whoever get Rookie of the Year defensive, salute to you, my guy. We'll find out your name, maybe. You dig?
Yeah.
But you know what?
I mean, if you ain't got one, think about it, bro. Because you know,
I am. So by next week, I'll look, and it won't be no bandwagon. I won't be picking the Chiefs, so I won't be picking nothing like that.
And that's why I ain't pick them, because I got to grow with a team. I know the Steelers always been good, but they ain't been good in a while. So
yeah. I think right now, if anything, I would be leaning toward looking at what Detroit doing. I love what they did last year, and they was the come up team. So as of right now,
that's a good team.
I'm leaning toward Detroit. But give me week 1. Let me see somebody else that may come out the rise out the ashes.
Bro, that ain't how you gonna be week 1. All right. Be careful with that rising too. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about like a phoenix, man. You know what?
I know. Just
I ain't no fool. I ain't picking no Panthers. What is this? Only Panther I picked was Black Panther, and that was the movie because it was a good movie. I'm not picking the Carolina Panthers, my guy. Not at all.
And listen, if you catch wind of this show, my guy, Miss Darrell, sorry, bro. I know you from Carolina, so you like the Panthers. You stuck, but. Miss G say pick a trash team. Hey,
see that you know what that is?
I stepped out.
You stepped out. But what Mr. G just said is a prime example of misery loves company.
Yes, because the Patriots ain't gonna be in this year, but they could be soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But they do have championship pedigree. They will go down in history, Mr. G. Just ride on that. And if you want to see the last time they won it. Brady for 80. Go back and look at your favorite movie, brother.
And listen, and I say this, and I'm not hating Mr. G, but this is reality. Enjoy that history for the next about 3 years because it's going to be new history in Kansas City. And I'm not a Kansas City fan. But unless Mahomes break his leg all the way off, they going to win some more championships, dog. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Nah, Commanders fan. I'm from D.C. I'm from D.C. The boy
for you. That you actually from DC?
Yeah, they changed it from Redskins. I can never be a Commanders fan. It's gonna forever be Redskins for me being from Northeast DC, bro. That's just the way it's gonna be.
All right, man. We went 2 minutes over. We told y'all work with us a minute, man. Thank y'all for watching our football edition of the show, and it's gonna be football really until about January. You know.
Yeah.
This ain't leaving.
Y'all know the script. We ask y'all, have you? Yes, y'all one words have because y'all come every week. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. If you can't read, and for my audio listeners, this is the part where we asking y'all for some money if you want to support. Our Cash App is #, not the same podcast. If you want to be a blessing, slide it on in the inbox. You dig what I'm saying? Yes. Income tax right around the corner. Go ahead and throw something our way. You dig? No, I'm joking. But this is we want support. Like we said at the beginning of the show, and we kind of ran over. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all. Look, doors are opening for the Not the Same podcast, and we couldn't have done it without a lot of the supporters. So with these doors, it's opening for new avenues and outlets for us to be seen on networks and different broadcasts. The Lord is truly opening these doors, and we thank y'all for y'all support on it. We do a lot of joking, and but we are dead serious when it comes to what we put into this and this craft and trying to learn and trying to get better as podcast hosts. But we're going to forever be us. Oh, yeah. No matter what. You dig what I mean? We're going to forever be us, and it's just the way we do it, and that's why it's not the same. And plus, we're not the same because we two cats that love the Lord, and we love sports, and that's just what it is.
Yep. Oh, and if you don't like it, watch another one.
Watch another show.
Reverend say he still need that red XL hoodie, bro.
I forgot about you, Rev. I get it. I get it soon and very soon, sir. And just give it to you at the gig, man.
With that being said, man, we thank everyone who has ever contributed to Not the Same podcast. You don't know how far it goes. Whatever it is, $5, $10, $1, whatever, we appreciate it. We do not take it lightly because that means you believe in what we're doing. You believe that what we're doing is entertaining and feeding you in many ways because we do sports, we do music, and we do Bible because that is we trying to show. I say this and wrap this up. We're trying to show the whole man. A lot of times when you go to church, you see one angle of a Christian, praise and worship. Okay, you live in this real world, you ain't praise and worshiping all day. You may want to, but you got to go to work. You want to have entertainment, you want to have leisure, you want to have things you want to do, and we're trying to show the whole man as a believer that all Christians ain't boring. They all ain't because we don't like boring ourselves. And this goofiness, we don't take acting classes to be funny. We just happen to be funny.
We just
pause,
us,
but
bro.
We happen to be silly. We'll say it that way. We just some silly brothers, and we love we love sports, we love music, we love the Lord, man. You know, not particularly in that order, but we love them all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And with that being said, we'll be back tomorrow with another Music and Faith show. We ain't been there in about 2 to 3 weeks, but we will be back with a Music and Faith show. So make sure you tune in with the latest and greatest of CHH and positive hip hop music. Make sure you tune in at 6 o'clock. And hey man, we also have some dope topics we'll be talking about. I don't know what it is, but I guarantee it's
we
gonna
don't
be
know.
dope.
It'll be like this football show. We'll come up with it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, man. After all
right
that,
on, Mr.
man.
G.
Yeah. After all that, man, we out, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
I think he's C-Micah and I'm Robert Neiman. He gonna hit the button and then the outro gonna come on. That's how it normally works.
Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean, and just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this life's arena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same.